Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another earnings video for today. So we already covered General Motors today on the channel. That video will be in the top right corner. After the Alphabet video, I will go over the Teladoc one. So Alphabet beat on earnings per share and revenue estimates. So did Microsoft, but it's a different story there. Microsoft stock currently is down 1 to 2%. Alphabet stock is up around 6 to 7% right now. The main reason is because, well, guess what? Alphabet is not dying. Actually, everything is reaccelerating. Cloud is becoming bigger and bigger. YouTube ads is still accelerating as well. So the market is happy with that. Now, there are some transitions here with regards to CFO. So we're going to dive into all of that. But first, a couple of comments here from the CEO and currently the CFO. So Sundar says here, there's exciting momentum across our products and the company which drove strong results this quarter. Our continued leadership in AI and our excellence in engineering and innovation are driving the next evolution of search and improving all our services. With 15 products that each serve 500 million people and 6 that serve over 2 billion each, we have so many opportunities to deliver on our mission. Ruth, the current CFO of Alphabet and Google, our financial results reflect continued resilience in search with an acceleration of revenue growth in both search and YouTube, as well as momentum in cloud. We continue investing for growth while prioritizing our efforts to durably re-engineer our cost base company-wide and create capacity to deliver sustainable value for the long term. So of course the market loves this, focus on long-term growth, but also being more profitable. And so when you look at revenue that increased 7% year over year or 9% on a constant currency basis, reaching $74.60 billion, operating income also becoming better with a 29% operating margin. If you look at net income, that also increased, same quarter last year, 16 billion, this quarter 18 billion 368. Then diluted per share, $1.21 in 2022, $1.44 in this quarter. And so if we go and look at each segment here, we can see that Google Search and Other keeps on growing, but YouTube ads, finally a reacceleration of growth there. It's been a couple of quarters where YouTube ads hasn't been that great, of course, with the overall ad market being down. It's now nice to see that we see reacceleration in that segment. Google Network is down year over year, but overall Google advertising is up year over year to $58.14 billion. If you look at the overall Google services total, that grew $4 billion year over year. Google Cloud keeps growing and actually accelerating as well, and in a profitable way. And then traffic acquisition cost, that's basically flat. Number of employees, yes, it's up year over year, but it's down quarter over quarter. I believe last quarter was 190,000. And so if we look at the profitability of things here, so Google services, $23.54 billion there of operating income. Google Cloud, again, another profitable quarter here, 395 million. Other bets, still a loss, 813. Corporate cost, 1.19 billion. So overall total income from operations, $21.83 billion. And if we look at repurchases of stock for this quarter, just under $15 billion, for the 6 month ending, just under $30 billion. So overall, I think a much better quarter than what most were expecting. Of course, the stock, since its lows at the end of last year, has gone up around 30% or so. Right now, the market sees that, well, the confidence is back within the company and maybe the market is giving it a bit more confidence as well. So that's great to see. Now, before we go and continue a bit further, if you enjoyed this type of video so far, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not. We're going to cover a lot of companies during this earnings season, so make sure to subscribe to this channel. We're trying to reach 30,000 by the end of the year. Thank you very much. If you want to support me even further, do check out the link down in the description and in the pinned comment to get the top 10 best stocks to buy now, or go to fool.com/couchinvestor. So the transition of the CFO and appointment of President and Chief Investment Officer. So Alphabet and Google CFO Ruth Porat will assume the newly created role of President and Chief Investment Officer of Alphabet and Google, effective September 1st, 2023. Ruth will continue to serve as CFO, including leading the company's 2024 and long-range capital planning processes, while the company searches for and selects her successor. In her new role, Ruth will be responsible for Alphabet's investments in its other bets portfolio, working closely with Sundar and the company's investments in countries and communities around the world. Alphabet's investments span numerous sectors and are engines of economic growth globally. She will also focus on engagement with policymakers and regulators regarding employment, economic opportunity, competitiveness, and infrastructure expansion, aka lobbying. Now, when it comes to growth expectation, growth doesn't stop in fiscal year 2023. Actually, the market expects fiscal year 2024 to be much better with a reacceleration of growth, 11.42% for fiscal year 2024 and 11.37% in fiscal year 2025 when it comes to revenue growth. When you look at EPS, for this year, they expect 17.39% growth, fiscal year 2024 a bit of the same, then fiscal year 2025, 16.77%. So growth expectations are not stopping in fiscal year 2023. Then looking at the stock for the last couple of weeks, we have been around that $122, $123 range. Of course, earnings season, huge catalyst there, so huge movements as well. In this case, we are making our way up. When you look at the RSI, it will be coming a bit closer to being overbought. If you look at the MACD, I think it's going to stay bullish for a while now. Overall, 122, 123 will probably serve as a support line later on. So overall, pretty good quarter for the company, again, showing that no, Google Alphabet is not dying, is not a thing of the past. They can still perform quite well. Of course, we're yet to hear a bit more about AI developments, BART, Pixel phone, that will be probably set during the earnings call. I'll cover that in my weekly earnings newsletter on Substack. It's free, link is down in the description and in the pinned comment. Of course, I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.